Today, I'm going to show you a very quick way to send emails from Excel in Power Automate. Instead of needing to use an email program, you can actually just put them into a spreadsheet in Excel and then using Power Automate, just send them one at a time right out of your Outlook. So we're here in Power Automate under My Flows. And I created this flow called Send Email from Excel. And you can see it's got a connection to Excel. Now I went in here, I'm going to show you. We'll go into edit and kind of see how it works. And then we'll go run and we'll see if we get an email. So edit, we start with manually trigger. Now I could do this on a timer. Maybe I wanted to send, at a certain time of the day, I could set a timer for that. And then I say list rows present in table. Now in this case, I've got this Excel sheet in my OneDrive, but it's OneDrive for business. And that's important that you're using the business version of Excel in here. There's a difference between the personal and the work account, as you know, with Microsoft. And then you have to set this to be a table. So you have to highlight everything and click table and set that. That will then allow you to use this list rows present in a table. Then you go and find the location, and it's not too bad to do that. Grab the table in there. And then from there, you're going to add another action in between, and it's called apply to each. And all you have to do is go in here and you're going to grab the body value, which you just come in here and click this one right here. You get body value and that just shows up in there. Now that's available to you inside of this loop. So apply to each is going to happen to each one. And then obviously you just want to send the email. Now I added a delay here of 5 seconds. Since I'm going to be sending a few emails here, I don't want to just have this flood of emails coming out. Even though this is totally legitimate, it's transactional part of my account, it's still, I want to space it out a little bit so that it doesn't look too bad. I could get really creative and put like a random number generator between, 1 and 35 seconds, something like that. But in this case, it's not that many emails, so I don't think it matters too much. Then I do send an email. And I have access here to everything that came through that Excel. So I'll show you that here. We can say insert dynamic content. And then this is the rows present in the table. You can click see more. And you can see this is exactly what's in the table. So I have name, first name, email, products, etc. So I just clicked email and now I'm sending it to that email. Then I put a subject in here. This is the email I'm sending, which is related to an account that we're closing down and we're moving the students to one of their choice of our new coaching course programs. And so that's the whole thing. There are only 2 dynamic pieces here, is the email and the first name. And that's it. And so we can now just trigger this whole thing. It'll send all the emails out. We'll go here and we're going to just check and see it because I'm one of the emails it's going out to. I'm going to make sure this shows up here to know that it did actually go out correctly. And then we'll click run. And then it says, hey, are you ready? You can review your connections. We'll say run flow. And then you can go to the flow run page to see all of these coming through. So I've already done 2 tests with this. I really do recommend you run some tests first. Now it's in running. The last test took 2 minutes and 45 seconds because of that delay. And so we can come in here and it will show us how far it's gotten. We've already accessed the table. It's starting to send the emails. And then we can just see, boom, we've got the email. And so that's it. Now all of my students have also received that email as soon as this flow finishes. And that is how you send transactional emails in Microsoft Power Automate.